Carvey, need to access level 2. Do you copy?
Okay, Catherine. We copy that. We haven't reached the junction yet. Progress is a little slow here.
Boy, these Far Eastern guys sure didn't build to last. Can Control be serious about trying to marry Unity up to this decrepit old wreck?
If your feasibility study gives a positive structural assessment, yes.
We get a 40% increase in Unity's total capacity, Walter. Just think of it. Almost double our zero-G capability. We wouldn't have to see each other for weeks.
Well, some advantage to that.
Has Carvey made a preliminary analysis of the atmosphere yet?
Yeah. The CO2 levels are 4 times above reference level, Catherine. Heavy, but 100% breathable. The spikes also show a number of complex organic vapors and some polycyclic compounds. I'll need more time to identify those. But the ship's habitable.
Okay. We've reached the junction. We'll use this as the rendezvous point and then move on.
Couldn't Control come up with some more recent plans? We've taken them down 2 dead ends already.
I know. These are the construction originals, made for the North China dictatorship after the secession. When their economy crashed, the platform went out onto the open market.
How much is it going to cost to link Unity to that thing?
Well, it's got to be cheaper than building from scratch. Plus, we can salvage some hardware and bring the hub systems up to speed, I suppose.
Okay, Catherine.
Yeah, go ahead, Walter.
We're moving forward. Okay. Paul and I will take the ultrasound scanner and check the structural integrity. Kaveh and Dusan will head for avionics and check out the HAB systems and the orientation. Okay? Come on, move. You know what's all day. Dusan, you want to say something?
Yeah, Catherine. The low temperature in here indicates that the platform is partially powered down. Life support systems operating on the minimum level. Whoever was last out pretty much switched the lights off.
Okay, understood. Thanks, Susan. Harry's going to give you your routes to the next stages, but just remember, your comm sets will be out of range in 6 hours, 20 minutes. And that platform has been abandoned for 2 years. It could be unpredictable.
Okay, Catherine. The guys have taken a note of that. Yeah. We'll await Harry's further instructions.
Yeah, just one last thing, Catherine.
Yes, Carvey?
I found minute traces of cyanide in the atmosphere.
Is that serious? What does it signify?
It means that the North Chinese have an obsessive taste for almonds.
What?
Almonds contain cyanide. The Chinese diet...
Thanks, Harry. I understood that much. Carvey, are these cyanide traces hazardous?
No, negative, Catherine. Unless you happen to eat 4 tons of it in one go.
Okay, Carvey, thank you for that information. Walter, the sooner your team makes their study, the sooner they can get off again.
Yeah, understood, Catherine.
You want to try that sequence again, Dusan?
I don't know, Harry. The sequence seems correct, but we're getting red warning lights.
Is there a problem with the avionics stack power-up?
Dusan is concerned. He's keyed in a number of different sequences, and the only reaction he's getting is red alert.
Dusan?
Yep.
I'm just thinking. The ship was built from components made mostly in the West, but it was commissioned by the North Chinese government before the Space Standardization Treaty.
Okay, so what are you saying?
Your instrument panel may not conform to the international color code system. To the Far Eastern mind, the color red symbolizes good fortune, not danger.
So the red light indicates the correct sequence?
I think so.
You only think so?
Look, you need vision, you need light, you need life support, and you need air circulation. This is the best I can do from here, Dusan.
How old is this ship, Catherine?
20 years.
And how well was it built?
That's what Walter's trying to find out.
Ow! Well, careful, Shannon. You're all right.
Yeah. Oh. I wish we had some light. What's Dusan doing?
If it's worth anything, I love the ancient Eastern game of Gomboku.
Walter, look at these things. They're down the whole length of the corridor.
There's some weird Chinese good luck symbols.
No. These aren't good luck symbols. There's some kind of progression here, a story. They're like ancient cave paintings.
Yeah, okay, Paula. How about just keeping our mind on the job at hand, okay?
Yeah, but maybe we should look into these.
Paula, look around you. The place is devastated. I mean, whatever was going on up here, it certainly had nothing to do with discipline or pride.
Yeah, but maybe they can tell us something about the state of the platform.
Yeah, more likely some bored flyer who suddenly turned all artistic. I can understand what he was going through. Dusan. Come on, boy. Dusan!
Catherine, you're right.
Good work, Dusan.
I will key in lights and atmosphere recirculation. The smell in here is like clean-out time at the zoo.
Where's Kobe?
Chasing the smell. The spectrometer was showing increased traces of organics. Didn't like the look of some of it.
Hey, Dusan. Dusan!
Yeah, go ahead, Copy.
Thanks for the gift of light. How's the recirculation coming? The smell's getting worse here.
I've keyed backup oxygen for 7 minutes while the system kicks in, so... How are the readings down there?
Well, we still have a number of spikes showing high levels of complex organics, including the polycyclics. The source must be at...
Copy? 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 Copy?
Sorry, Dusan. I thought I saw...
So what?
Oh, nothing. Must have been the lights affecting my sight. Okay. I'm at the end of the corridor. There's a hatch. The concentration is rising. The source must be from here.
You want me to come up?
No, I'll take a look. You get the HAP systems up to speed. We don't want to stay here any longer than we have to.
Oh, Shannon, there's more of these symbols.
Oh, yeah?
Whoever was doing them was real busy.
Yeah. A real brain dead.
Dusan!
Go ahead, Copy.
It's not good. The hatch is sealed from the inside.
Maybe Harry can find us another way in.
No, it's been deliberately sealed. Whatever's inside, the Chinese didn't want anyone to gain access.
How's the reading on your spectrometer?
Well, the organics are consistent with biodecomposition.
Okay, Harry. Nuclear batteries look okay, but we're not getting full recycling in the fuel cells. One's inactive, the other two are functioning.
How's the overall storage facility?
I'm sorry, what?
How's the overall storage facility?
Low. Whoever shut down the ship used an incorrect sequence. The system went into emergency shutdown. Some elements have been damaged.
Which ones?
Backup battery supply has run out, which means solar energy hasn't been collected for some time. Alignment indicators shows photovoltaics are etched onto the sun.
Dusan, what is it?
You're not going to believe this.
What?
There's someone else on board the station.
We'll make our way back up in a minute or two. We're just about finished down here. You finished the power up?
Yeah, everything we need is up and running.
Okay.
But, Walter, we've got a couple of things there. Kind of strange.
Well, tell me about it.
Well, Carvis found a sealed hatch containing the source for the organics. He's going to need the USS to penetrate the interior and get a picture of what's in there.
Okay. Well, that's not so strange.
Yeah, but the other thing is, there's someone else on board the station, Walter.
Okay, Dusan, right. You had us going there for a second.
Listen, Walter, I'm serious. We're not alone up here. Be careful.
Oh, what the?
Oh, you said to be careful.
Well, did you see anything?
Not a whisker. Any description?
I saw a figure. Split second. What age, what sex, what nationality, I have no idea.
She was that close to my face, Walter. I could feel her breath.
She?
Her?
Yeah, it's a young girl. 16, maybe.
You've been up here for how long without a break?
Oh, come on, stop it! Knock it off. Okay, we're looking for a 16-year-old Chinese girl, right?
She wasn't Chinese.
Oh, come on, Dusan, this is getting crazy.
Well, I can't be sure about her age, but I'm certain she had blue eyes.
You're telling me there's a 16-year-old Western girl on this platform?
Yeah.
Look, I don't know how the North Chinese legislate, but there's no Western agency who's going to qualify a 16-year-old for space travel.
What are you saying, Walter? You don't believe me?
I gotta talk to Catherine.
Look, Walter, use the avionics deck. You're out of range for the next 6 hours.
We also have to consider that she might not be the only one, Walter.
Great.
So what could she be doing?
Ever since free enterprise culture hit space, any idiot with money can get up here now. Who's on with you?
Yeah.
Young Caucasian girl.
We're going to have to investigate it, Walter. I'll talk to Control, see if I can find out what the hell's going on.
Look, she couldn't have got up here on her own.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Look, I'll get back to you. But meanwhile, be careful.
Here, vegetarian, I'm afraid.
Catherine wants us to find her. Figure this thing out. Could there be anyone in that sealed pod?
The kind of carbon readings I was getting, I'd have to say no.
Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Well, she was in the avionics deck behind me. I turned around, she ran out in here. 3 seconds later, the corridor was empty.
But I came from that direction. She didn't come that way.
Okay. She could have gone that way.
Nah. I would have seen her before she turned the corner.
Well, that just leaves... Hang on. Here, hold this. Hey. Okay. Somebody give me a boost up.
Yeah.
Shannon, you're not serious.
Well, you got a better idea? Anybody?
Come on.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Well, somebody's been up here. Watch it. This cavity must run the whole length of the ship.
That's the noise I heard. I thought it was something to do with the power-up. But it was her crawling around.
Yeah, and those pictograms are all over the place up there. You were right. And that graffiti. That girl's been busy.
Who the hell is she? I'm here to protect you. Stay there, Paula. Stay there. She's afraid. Come on. Yeah. Paula, stay where you are. She's afraid. You understand? Give me a hand. Come on, give me a hand.
I've got her!
Hey, what's going on?
I don't know. We just went to static.
We're not out of range, are we?
No, that's a system failure.
Susan! Susan! You all right?
I don't know.
Connie! Yeah! Connie, get in there on the double! She's hurt.
All right, where's the pain?
Let go of him!
Paula, leave her. Leave her.
Listen, you understand me? He's in pain. Do you understand? I'm a doctor. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Let him go. Easy, easy. Easy!
I got her legs. Hands up.
Easy. Do something. Sit still. Don't move. Don't move.
Okay, come here, John.
Right.
Come on. It's all right. It's all right. Relax. Take it easy.
North China leased the platform to the Shartos Medical Foundation 2 years ago. The foundation were unable to meet the full terms of the lease. The platform has remained abandoned ever since.
What is the Shartos Medical Foundation?
All we know is their research centered on genetics.
It's probably due to her diet. Some malnourishment, but otherwise she's fit and well.
Listen, child. You understand me, don't you? Are you alone? Is there anyone else on board? You must have... How did you get up here?
She's capable of speech. Some trauma must have affected her.
Did something happen? The other people, the rest of the crew.
Relax.
Did something happen to them? It's like talking to a wall.
I saw a sealed hatch. Is there anything in there?
Can you help us get into the module? Can you?
Why are you so nervous? It's all right.
Is there something in there that frightens you?
Got anything?
Not a thing. It's like the Shartos Medical Foundation never existed. You got any cross-references?
I'm roaming academic institutions.
Harry?
Medical schools.
I just don't get it. Research teams that access zero-G facilities in space usually have a high profile. This one's zero-rated. Invisible.
How about this? University of Columbia. An old postgraduate yearbook of the medical school. John Charters, man most likely to change the world.
Hey, don't burden the guy with low expectations.
Hold on, I've got something else. Annette Shartos Brown. Consultant obstetrician specializing in infertility.
I guess that comes under the broad heading of genetics.
Shartos John. Shartos John. Synthetic placenta creation of. Let's see. Got it. A paper published in Bywater's Medical Journal. That is big stuff.
How long ago was that paper published?
8 years. Experimental level.
8 years? I've never heard anything about synthetic placenta before. I mean, artificial womb technology is getting very advanced, but synthetic placenta?
Well, Bywater's Medical Journal, not exactly the National Enquirer.
Yeah, but someone would have picked it up. Shock, horror, synthetic child.
This could be the reason. Newspaper article 4 years ago. John and Annette Chartos Brown quit posts at Lincoln Hospital for a religious life.
Doozen usually fixes systems. He doesn't trash them. Except on my mission, of course.
The two broken ribs. He's not going to do much fixing now, is he? Even with painkillers.
This it?
This is it.
Okay, let's set up the ultrasound scanner.
Anything?
Every time I enter a file, this star logo comes up. What does it mean?
Maybe it's the name of the platform, Star 1 or something.
No, you see, it's too repetitive. It's got to be something meaningful. Is it a symbol of good luck or something? Is it the Star of Bethlehem? Of David? Is it the Lodestar? The North Star? Jason, what's the brightest star in the sky?
Canicula, also known as Sirius.
Sirius? Is it Sirius?
Come on, Fowler.
Sirius?
Come on, Fowler, stop it, you're terrifying her.
It's not a very big module. Maybe 5 meters by 10, height of 4. And now we are moving up and across to the right-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see?
No, nothing distinct.
Okay, moving down towards the floor.
Oh, it's getting darker. The image is darkening.
Good.
Wait a minute. There's
Oh,
something here.
we've got objects. These are not hard objects. Look at the way they're absorbing rather than reflecting the energy.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
There's a lack of definition. That suggests these images are not inanimate objects. At least they weren't.
You want to run that one by me again?
Look at the way the image density is varying. And the way they're lying.
I don't know what you're seeing here.
Bodies.
Susan, Paula, we gotta talk. Outside.
What about her?
I'm sure she'll survive for a few minutes on her own.
Look, I'll look after her. I've just broken into the personnel file.
Good. Listen, we're gonna have to match names with crew numbers. I think you'll find there's 9 in all, including our friend here.
Okay.
Susan, come on.
Okay. Take it easy. Don't rush. Okay, easy.
It's okay. Don't worry, huh?
Orla Chartos.
There's been a tragedy here.
Do you think it was accidental?
No, he was too precise. Too tidy.
More like a ritual killing or cult suicide.
Do you think Control knew about this?
Yeah. Maybe that's why we were sent over.
Carve, Walter, you better come in and see Orla.
Who?
It's the girl's name.
Right. Hang in there.
How long has this been going on?
A minute, half a minute.
What brought it on?
I don't know. I was asking her some questions about Sirius and her parents. You were right, Shannon. There were only 9 crew.
Well, that confirms there's nobody else on board.
Her parents were 2 of them, John and Annette Chartos.
Did she say anything?
No, she just mumbled something, but I think I figured out why they were up here. Something to do with Project 2020.
How's Project 2020?
Well, that's exactly the question I was asking her. I got to the fact that it involves embryonic material, biotechnology.
She's in low epileptic seizure. To explain the speech loss.
Depends how long she's been going without drugs to contain the condition. If she knew she had a condition, speed scrolling on the screen could bring it on.
Well, I was just trying to find about file 2020.
Oh, Paula, it's okay. It's not your fault. Kaveh, do you have these drugs?
No, and with only 3 of us fit for duty, I think we should return to Unity.
Yeah, but what about the files?
We'll download them and take them with us.
Won't Control think that an act of piracy?
Who's going to tell Control?
As far as the company is concerned, the platform has been abandoned for 2 years and is available for leasing.
Yeah. So, what do you know about a religious cult called Sirius?
Is this relevant, Catherine?
Control. I have 4 crew members off Unity without the means of communication. Believe me, everything you'll hear is relevant to this situation.
The Shartos Medical Foundation is bankrolled by Sirius. At its height, Sirius was a cult-turned multinational corporation. Had a $2 billion capitalization in property, biotechnology, even a string of yoga centers.
Sirius recruited only the rich or the most talented. Governments try to limit their influence, but this just fueled their paranoia. According to Julius, it was Sirius who made the initial payment on that platform via the foundation.
They wanted a place of refuge from persecution while they waited for the end of the world.
But dates for Armageddon kept passing and the cult began to implode. About a year ago, a breakaway group decided a show of strength was required.
A terrorist action in New York?
The subway atrocity?
Exactly. It's a miracle only 174 people died.
Later, those responsible committed ritual suicide by taking cyanide capsule.
The cult's beliefs are pure science fiction. Death will be survived, and their souls will be transported by spacecraft to Sirius.
So we have Kaveh reporting cyanide traces on the spectrometer, and at least 1 cult member is currently on the platform.
Understood, Catherine. Please bring the crew off at the earliest opportunity.
I told you, we have no means of communication. They're on their own.
Are you sure about this?
Got no option, Susan.
What about the bodies?
My first responsibility is to you and the rest of the crew. Have you keyed in the 15-minute delay? And commence shutdown.
Emergency shutdown. Commenced.
Good. Come on. Thanks, Stephen. Appreciate it. Okay. Come on, let's go.
Take it easy. Slow.
Come on, guys. We're losing time here.
Sorry, but we can't walk any faster.
Susan, what systems are we going to lose first?
Emergency programs are usually pre-programmed according to the needs of the crew.
Easy.
Oh. Okay. Slowly.
What's going on?
It's the pictograms. Everyone she sees, she wants to touch.
Come on, Paula. We got to keep moving.
I know, but it's like she doesn't want to leave the ship. Oh!
Come here! Stop it! Orla, listen! I've got a sick man. You're not well. Come on, we've got to get back.
Sounds like the air circulation just shut down. Come on. Walter, life support will be next.
All right, let's go.
Help me. He's in pain.
Please, Orla.
What's it going to be?
Orla, it's Harry Eschenbach. Orla, hi, I'm Harry. I just thought you'd be more comfortable with some new clothes. They're not exactly high fashion, but they kind of suit the ship. Okay. Thank you. You spoke.
Yes.
That's great. How are you feeling?
I feel... I don't know. Like
in a dream.
You've been through a lot. But you'll be okay now. We'll look after you.
How is Dusan?
Just as we thought. Well, you have 2 fractures to your lower ribs and you've popped the cartilage. That's painful.
No way.
Is the painkiller wearing out?
Yeah, but... Sorry. I don't like them anyway. I want something to help me sleep.
No problem. Let's get you dressed first. That's it.
How's Ola?
Oh, she has subclinical epilepsy. She's a sick girl.
Poor kid.
It's more common than you think. Some people now believe that Joan of Arc had the same condition.
Really?
Patients suffer psychophysical experiences which they believe to be real. This can range from the religious to the extraterrestrial, and sometimes a mixture of both.
Are you talking about visions?
No, they're vivid. Not just dreams, and powerful enough to convince other people of their truth. Remember Joan of Arc? A farm girl of 16 who led an army to victory against the English. Because of a small chemical imbalance, some of these people have changed the course of history. Nowadays, you control them.
Wow.
We are finally activating our body separation. Our inner selves are released from gravitational existence. The realization of our scientific destiny will soon be upon us. When the Earth is nothing more than a desert of the apocalypse, crying out in its pain, then the Syrian people will return in all their glory. The way is prepared. The seeds of the future have been planted.
It goes on like that for another hour or so.
This was the final entry to the voice log, was it?
Yes, it was signed off 5 months ago by Orla's father, John Chartos.
So, he makes the final entry. The group then seal themselves into the module.
Pop cyanide caps and wait for transportation to Sirius, where they'll live the life of glory. Poor suckers.
Oh, come on, Shannon. What about Orla? Poor child's lost both her parents.
Look, I feel sorry for the kid, but she's better off out of it. At least now she can start a new life away from all that pseudo-religious brainwashing crap.
It isn't quite as easy as that, Walter. She's going to have a dependency on the beliefs handed down to her by her parents, even if she can be persuaded that they're false.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
You can't take away the foundation stones of someone's life without putting something solid in their place. I know about this. I come from a religious family. My foundation stone is science. My father's was God. If you take away that stone, you're left with a dangerous vacuum. And, well, any crazy idea can enter.
Ola, you look beautiful. How do you feel?
She's talking, aren't you?
Dusan, would you like to go with Harry? I need to check Ola. Would you like to come with me?
Sure.
It is you.
Yes, it's me.
You've come. You've finally come.
It's all right now. He needs to rest now. Please come with me.
I just wanted... I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you all my life.
All right. Not now. Can talk to him later.
There's a lot of references to a Project 2020 in the files. A lot of mealy-mouthed garbage about reactivation and a generation of pure science. And get this, a synthetic immaculate conception.
What's fascinating about these flying saucer cults is the seamless way they merge science fiction with the oldest stories man has created.
It's not so fascinating when they try and gas people in the subway.
But then there's Orla. And do you think her parents will begin to have doubts? Wanted to save her?
According to the voice log, her father had no doubts whatsoever. But they must have had a reason for sparing her.
Well, if there was a reason, then it certainly wasn't to return her to Earth. It would have been easy for her to initiate a Mayday call months ago and just wait for help.
Instead, the station goes into emergency shutdown mode. 5 months alone on that crate. Poor kid. Must have been a nightmare.
But she did it, didn't she? It's almost like she was waiting for something.
For what?
Something to happen. Cults are big on predictions. They've always got a date or other.
Thank you, Harry.
No problem. You gonna be okay?
Yeah. Gabi said the sedative should take about another 20 minutes to kick in. 12 hours sleep.
Sleep well, then.
Maybe I should break my ribs more often, huh?
Maybe.
This is Commander Catherine McTiernan. This is Orla.
Hello, Orla. Welcome aboard Unity.
Thank you. She speaks.
Oh, yes, she's recovering very well.
Would you mind sitting down? We need to talk about what happens to you now. No, please don't be frightened. You see, Unity is a research facility. We can't look after you here.
No.
No, it's all right. Now, is there anyone? Do you have any relatives on Earth that we can contact?
But Earth has been destroyed.
No, Orla. Earth exists as it's always done. It hasn't been destroyed.
That's just... How can I believe that? You're lying.
We can show you through the hydroponicum window, Orla. You can see it with your own eyes.
And it hasn't happened yet. It will happen. You can't send me back.
Orla, I'm sorry. We can't look after you here.
But I have work to fulfill.
Project 2020.
I'll get her.
Questions and questions! Keep away from me! What's around you? Must see Susan. Alone!
Now look, you want him to get better, don't you?
Yes!
He needs to
He's
rest.
the only one that understands!
All right.
My father taught me about people like you. You're all skeptics. None of you are real scientists.
Okay, all right. You can see him. But just for a few minutes. And we'll be right outside, okay? Dusan. Dusan. Orla wants to speak to you.
Okay.
Oh, it's kicking in earlier than I thought. Make it short.
Dusan? I had to talk to you. My father told me never to talk to the skeptics, otherwise they would do me harm. I knew you'd come. Father said my dreams never lied. I've been waiting for you all my life. Together, we will perform the great work of science.
What do you think is going to happen to her?
Well, it seems certain that the bodies we found in the sealed module are the remaining serious cultists who went underground after the terrorist action, along with billions of dollars.
And now Orla is the only member left alive.
Yes, she's an orphan of the stars.
I'm not who you think I am, Orla.
I understand. I too could be a skeptic. You must test my resolve to fulfill our work. Anything. I'll do anything to prove myself.
What is our work?
Project 2020. To create the new race. It has been predicted for 1 billion years.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You appear to me. In my dreams. We shall return to Earth together to parent the new race after Earth has destroyed itself.
Those dreams. They weren't true.
My father said there would be doubts. Tests. But everything has been prepared. My father has sown the seeds of the future. The embryos are waiting for us to help them grow. Then my father will return from Sirius with all the Syrian people.
Ola, listen to me. You're sick. And you need help. Earth hasn't been destroyed. Your father was telling you lies.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Everything you believed in, Ola. It's not true. Your father, your mother.
No.
The rest of the group. Ma'am.
No. In Sirius?
No. They're dead.
Their bodies are dead. Their inner selves are in Sirius, waiting for Father's eggs to grow.
There is no greater scientific work for you and I to fulfill. I belong to Unity, Ola, and you're going back to Earth.
No!
What happened? All right.
You reject me because I'm not worthy of you. I have failed the test.
No.
My father will never forgive me.
How is she?
Asleep.
You want someone to relieve you later?
No, that's okay. I kind of want to do it.
Father told me never to let the skeptic poison into my heart. You've let the poison in, haven't you? My darling. We are the keepers of the future and the link to the past. Nothing must prevent the completion of our work. But maybe this is not the time. In life, as in death, there is a purpose.
Ola, are you in there?
It's no good. She sealed it from the inside.
Ola's got the Sabine Methuselah and she's got the cyanide.
Do you hear, my darling? The skeptics want to stop us.
I'll have to short circuit it from this side.
You will lock it permanently.
Well, that's the risk.
Well, which one's connected to the locking mechanism?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Look, I didn't design Unity, okay? Damn it!
First you,
Any other ideas?
and I will follow. Our inner selves will meet in Sirius.
Why didn't someone wake me?
Because you needed it, my friend.
Thank you. How is she?
She's sleeping, Hazel.
At
had this strange dream about her. What is going to happen now?
Well, as the last member of Sirius, the future's not bright, poor kid.
They can't hold her responsible. Oh, I don't know. Lawyers don't exactly have sentiments when a couple of $1 billion are missing.
Coming to terms with the truth about her parents won't be easy for her.
And the platform?
Once the legal battles are over, back on the open market.
I think they should leave it alone, like wrecks in the bottom of the sea.
Well, they won't. They'll mess with it. Maybe not our company, but somebody will. Suits. All they're interested in is the bottom line on a balance sheet.
The realization of our scientific destiny will soon be upon us, when the Earth is nothing more than a desert of the apocalypse, crying out in its pain.